6:48, time for the morning rush. We are now hearing from a New Mexico sheriff's deputy who says that she lost her job after her co-workers distributed an explicit video of her. Karina Tello says that she was fired from her job as the Lee County Sheriff's deputy last summer. It's after the video of her was shared by 3 fellow deputies and a Jal police officer. They are all now facing criminal charges.
A man accused in an accidental shooting inside of an Albuquerque restaurant will face trial. Back in January, police said Jonathan Olivas and his girlfriend Amanda Shepard were eating at Duran Central Pharmacy when a gun went off when Shepard dropped her purse. A man at a nearby table was shot and wounded. Olivas will face trial for a charge of tampering with evidence.
We are expecting to hear closing arguments in the trial for the shooting death of a woman on a New Mexico movie set. The movie's armorer, Hannah Gutierrez, is on trial for involuntary manslaughter. It's for the death of cinematographer Helena Hutchins. Yesterday, the state's OSHA safety inspector told jurors that they fined the Rust production $100,000, saying that Gutierrez was not given enough time for her duties. Erica.
And here's a look at the school day forecast. It is off to a cool start, so you'll need some warmer layers, but will be mild this afternoon with mostly cloudy skies.
A downtown strip club plans on suing the city after they say police wrongfully showed up at their club to shut it down. Back in January, the city ordered Knockouts to close down after a shooting committed by a 16-year-old patron at the club back in December. Knockouts filed an appeal to that order, but it was denied. The club now has to close its doors for 30 days.
A nationwide cyber attack continues, affecting New Mexicans' ability to get life-saving medication. Dr. Barbara McEnany with the New Mexico Cancer Center says that the practice has no money coming in. She says that's because the country's largest drug processing company, Change Healthcare, reported a cyber attack last month and disconnected its systems. Now the NMCC says it's running out of funds to buy its patients chemotherapy.
Spaceport America is asking TRC residents for input on the direction of their master plan. Officials hope this will allow the public to learn more about the project. They're also asking residents what they would like to see achieved from their operations. The public meeting will be held today from 6 to 8 at the Sierra County Administration Office. Erica.
And here's a look at our threat index. It is still fairly low today, but we'll be seeing breezier winds across eastern New Mexico up to 35 miles per hour, along with high fire danger in the Northeast Highlands.
Fans of the original Al Bar and Cafe in San Antonio, New Mexico are mourning the loss of one of its owners, Rowena Baca. Now, she took over the restaurant that was started by her parents in the 1940s. Her daughter, Janice, says that she was always known for having a kind heart and for thinking of others. There's going to be a celebration of life on Saturday, March the 23rd, at the original Al Bar and Cafe in San Antonio from 1 to 4 p.m.
We're learning where Albuquerque Fire Rescue plans to use $4 million in capital outlay funds. $2.6 million will go to new bunk rooms and 7 fire stations. Lawmakers also pitched in more than $1 million to revamp Fire Station 12. $100,000 will go to new trucks, and another $100,000 will build a new station and training facility at Coronado Park. Erica.
And here's a check on traffic. The maps are clear, no accidents or slowdowns to report. And here's a live look over the Big I, showing some typical slowdowns going east on I-40 toward the Big I.
Airbnb is offering guests the chance to stay up all night surrounded by 22,000 books. The overnight stay in the hidden library of London's iconic St. Paul's Cathedral will allow bookworms to immerse themselves in the enchanting world of literature. The cathedral hasn't had an overnight guest since the St. Paul's Watch protected the building during World War II.
Time now for the 5 facts.
At number 5, we're learning where Albuquerque Fire Rescue plans to use $4 million in capital outlay funds. $2.6 million will go to new bunk rooms and 7 stations. Lawmakers also pitched in more than $1 million to revamp Fire Station 12. $100,000 will go to new fire trucks, and another $100,000 will build a new station and training facility at Coronado Park.
At number 4, this morning we are learning more about APD's enforcement of a new ordinance banning people from standing on medians. In the last 10 months, APD has issued 55 of those citations. City and state leaders say that pedestrian safety has been a recent focal point, especially on East Central, where 7 people have been hit and killed this year alone. And MDOT says that 98 pedestrians were hit and killed across the state last year.
And at number 3, it's going to be a mild day. Temperatures will be similar to yesterday. Back in the 50s for the Four Corners, the 60s here across the Middle Rio Grande Valley, and even some 70s in the Southeast Plains. The winds will be light for us here in the metro, up to around 20 miles per hour like yesterday, but we will see higher gusts to 35 miles per hour in the Northeast Highlands.
And number 2, the city of Albuquerque is now ordering a downtown strip club to shut down. Back in January, the city ordered Knockouts to close, saying that the club was violating city ordinances by not having proper identification for its dancers. Knockouts filed an appeal to that order, but it was denied in court yesterday. The club now has to close its doors for 30 days. Last night, police showed up to shut down the club. A city spokesperson says that they, quote, believed that the closure was effective immediately, but later learned that it would be in 10 days. Knockouts plans to sue the city over the incident and continue to appeal its closure.
And at number 1, we are now hearing from a New Mexico sheriff's deputy who says she lost her job after her coworkers distributed an explicit video of her. Karina Tello was fired from her job as a Lee County Sheriff's deputy last summer after an explicit video of her was shared by 3 fellow deputies and a jail police officer. Investigators say that video was sent to Tello's fiance, a male coworker's wife, 3 chief deputies, and Sheriff Corey Helton. Investigators believe the video was sent out by Tello's Superior Sergeant Sonia Estrada, Deputy Diana Jurado Garcia, and Deputy Eileen Vizcarra. Jail police officer Alyssa Porras is also named in that complaint. They are now facing criminal charges and on paid administrative leave pending the outcome of the case.